Because hello, it's Tyler Tarot in the house. And I'm reading today in general, baby. Now we have the past life deck, but I'm not using these for past lives. Since I don't have my kippers, I'm just going to use them as like a way to get like a general read. Because I read my cards differently than other people. Like my cards and me have a way of getting stories across, and they know what to come out like for me to get a message. So what in general is going to be happening with Virgo, a baby? Be careful of. So you may hear, actually, for some of you, may hear of a pregnancy in the family. It may not be yours directly, but for some of you. All right. What else is coming up for Virgo? I also get some of you either at one point getting into writing, or writing would be a good thing for you, or journaling things. Some of you become an author. All right. I also get traveling for you. Some of you a cruise or travels. All right. For some of you down the line. I know this is going to sound crazy. Some of you may take a cruise to some holy place. Or when you cruise, or even if it's not like actually a cruise on a boat, I get traveling. And some of you, it can be travel that kind of frees you up. It kind of makes you feel freedom. All right, for some of you. What in the fuck is this talking? Some of you is to see your mother. I get some of you traveling to see a mother. Why am I getting for some of you possibly becoming more spiritual or religious, or traveling for spirituality at some point? I don't know what that means. You can take that as it is. Keep in mind, we're using the past life deck because my kippers are in the car, and I don't feel like going to get them, to be honest. So take what you can get out of these generals. I'm going to do one with the cards, too, so just give me a second. The tarot cards. You're going to think I'm crazy. Okay. Communal living. I feel like for some of you, there could be a point where possibly there's a roommate situation, or somebody like asked to live with you, or they just propose it. Doesn't mean you're going to go through with it, but it could be a point where that happens. Also, for some, oh wow, it's clarifying the communal living. Some of you may need to rent out a place, or you may at some point have to rent a room, or somebody's going to rent something from you, and it could help you financially. It's extra money. It'll help you pay the bills. All right, for a small portion of you. I get somebody offering that, or that coming along. You're going to look back and say, fuck, damn, I can't believe that Tyler said that. Some of you, it's just a thought, or they think that, or they say it, or they ask it. You don't mean you have to do it. But Tyler said I should have a roommate, so therefore, no, it don't work like that. I also get for some of you a trip to the continent of Asia at some point. All right, an Asian continent, the Asia continent, somewhere in Asia you may visit at some point as well. I'm done. Let's see what the tarot has to say generally. Tarot, give me a general message for Virgo, one that's not all full of crazy messages like that. Okay. I also got travels to a haunted place as well. What I was getting with that traveling somewhere holy. Some of you, it's actually the opposite. You're traveling somewhere that's supposedly haunted, all right, or staying somewhere haunted, all right? What else can you tell me? So you're dropping what? What are you dropping in general? You're dropping an old version of yourself that was trying to be too available to people emotionally. That doesn't mean just in love, but maybe you found yourself trying to please everybody. You're not going to do that anymore. So no more Mr. or Mrs. Nice Virgo. You're going to be more assertive with your approach and more cold. Or, I don't get you I get that former you that was trying to please people being more about something in your past, not something you're going to go into the future like. You're going to be more almost assertive, less emotionally involved. All right, not just in love. This is not a love race; it's a general. So I get in general, you not being the old you, you're being like a new you. You're going into the future like the new you. All right, that's more. I ain't gonna say you're gonna be cold and detached, but I will say you're not gonna be as available as you may have been before. All right, so you're not gonna be that person for everybody to lean on anymore. You're gonna be your own you. All right, bye, see ya. What else can you tell Virgo? Yeah, this get some of you with family. And I want to point out family. Some of you that were too there for your family, and these family wasn't there for you. You're cutting that loose. All right, I'm not saying you're going to completely stop talking to them. What I'm saying is you won't be as available to these families. I think it's 10 of Cups is my family card. It's reversed. So for you ones that try to please family too much, or try to be too there for your family, and they were not there for you in return, they got to go. All right, that's why I see you being more about yourself. Some of you not as financially or emotionally available as you were before to family or people that were trying to use you, or whatever the case may be. This ain't making sense, is it? It's going all over the place. Let's see who the person on your mind is. Bye, general portion. Have a good one. See ya. All right. Who is the person on Virgo's mind? I love that my subscriber gave me these steampunks. I love steampunk tarot. I actually, the deck I used to have, I don't even know where it's at. I may have auctioned it off. I can't remember. I can't remember. Let's see. Who is the person on your mind? The Fool reverse. They could be an Aries, or there's somebody who's not making moves, or somebody you don't really trust, or what's their future actions? A new start. So they may actually want a new start with you, like a fresh new start. Some of you, they haven't offered you this new start, but that's what their intentions are. Some of you, they don't trust you, or this is somebody that you may have a new start with that you don't trust necessarily. All right. There could be blocks in communication or a lack thereof, Eight of Wands reversed, or distance, like emotionally, or some of you physically. But I get them wanting a new start or possibly offering it, or you having a new start. But some of you, with the Fool reverse, there's either, why is the Fool in reverse? Let's just clarify that before. Okay. What the fuck is this talking about? Thanks for the 10 inspiration. Oh, sorry. Thank Goddess energy. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. What I get is at some point, their intentions is to have a new start with you. So this could be somebody that you have not dealt with, or they just want a new, fresh lease with you on this situation. So a new start. And for some reason, I feel like before there may have been issues with somebody committing or being committal. They may have had commitment issues. But why am I getting that they want commitment now? So the one that was giving you hesitance, or the one that was being hesitant to commit, may want it now. They want to like try this again. All right. So that's what I kind of feel. They want to try it again. Why is the Ace of Wands the future actions? Oh, wow. That's weird. This is so weird. I'm starting to think that they don't have a hope that this will have a new start. How do they see you for one? They know you got emotions for them, or from their assumptions, you have emotions. So they're assuming you still have emotions that you want to give to them. But for some of you, I feel like for some of you, they're kind of afraid. Somebody has a fear of commitment. Or that's what the issue was before. Now, we can always say love triangles, all that. That could have been the problem. But I feel like deep down, I don't give a fuck what the issue was. Somebody had commitment issues or a fear of committing, all right? They don't think there's going to be a new start, but that's what they want. Some of you, that they may also think that you don't want a new start with them. Maybe that's why they have not come forward, or why they have not offered it. They may assume, even though they think to a degree you have emotions still, they may also feel like maybe you don't want to have a new start, or maybe you're just closed off to a new start. They may think that as well, but I get that that's what they want. How do you feel about this person or the situation? Well, damn, little do they know the 10 of Pentacles. I don't like this 10 of Pentacles as you look, you got the couple right there. Then you got this bitch right here that's kind of on the outskirts. For some of you, it was a love triangle. And maybe they couldn't, commit to you because of that other connection, or they were too preoccupied with that. But that's something you still want with them. I hope that's not what it is. Some of you, like I said, take the whole, I think somebody has commitment issues too. But now they're realizing what they've lost. All right, what's your future action? I don't like that 10 of Pentacles in this deck. I laugh because, at the end of the day, a commitment or a relationship is what you wanted from them. At the end of the day, you may still want that. But I think the adult you, because your future actions is giving up and avoiding it. Look, giving up and avoiding it. Yeah, I think Virgo at this point, you're adult enough to know, that's what I want. But you're also adult enough to know, but look, do I want to partake in that? Or do I want to bring myself back up into that? Or possibly open up another wound? Do I really want to open up that same wound again? All right. So I feel like the adult you, you want it. That's what your idea was. That's what the goal ultimately was. But you also are aware, because your future actions is saying you're going to try to avoid it and just leave it alone. So there may be an energy there where, that's what you want, but you're like being adult enough to know, look, that's great and all, but my mental and emotional state of mind is way more important than opening up a wound again, all right? I also got a side story here for some of you. That for some of you, you're still getting over someone, and there's a new person trying to work their way in, and you're having a hard time opening up, all right? That's where another story I was getting, but Take the first one if you know that applies more. All right. Because some of you, this drains you emotionally. What's the outcome for these two going into late May or June? A second chance. Y'all, all these. Thanks, Richard, for the 10. Thank you so much. Thanks as well. Thank God is energy. I hate tarot cards because they always try to get me a smart ass. I'm thinking it's going to say, oh, you two are done, over, let's move on. But no, your outcome going into late May or June, I don't know when, I'm not really that great with time frames, but I'll just tell you what I get for that particular time period is a second chance. That's my second chance card. Something that was at a halt may actually have a second chance. I also get I get Aries, Cancer. Fire is really heavy in this read and a little bit of earth there. All right. Could be an air sign, but I'm not getting a lot of air, but that's not to say that it can't be that. All right. How do you see this individual? The king. Really? You see this person as the King of Wands reversed, a player or a used car salesman type, the bitch that'll sell you a dream, but you end up with a lemon. So this is the type of bitch that may have, I don't know, Virgo, if they promised you things or if that was what they were acting like. I don't know if it was the way they were acting or if it's actually verbal promises they made. I'll just take it either way. You may have sensed the sense of a player energy or somebody who's inconsistent. You may have felt like they were saying a whole lot of empty promises. Even if they wasn't promising anything, they gave off a vibe of like that's what they were trying to push through. Like they were trying to come at you that way, but it's like they wouldn't follow through on anything. So you may have felt like a sense of, I don't know if they were literally a player, that's my player card. That's how you see them. I don't know if you see them as a player necessarily or someone who seemed a bit phony or fake because it felt like they were coming at you a certain way, but they wouldn't follow through. Or you just felt like a little bit of an inconsistency there. All right. You may have found yourself guessing what their true intentions were. All right. For some of you also, it's going into multiple categories. Can I say something off the wall? You may have actually questioned at some point were they even into the gender you think they're into. Like you may have questioned something about their sexuality too. You see them as two kings reversed, King of Swords reversed, King. That could be a possibility. You may have thought, well, are they even into my pussies or dicks? If they're a male or a female, do they even like pussy? Do they even like dick, or do they even like both? You may have questioned that at some point because you kept getting this roadblock. And for the ones where that was a question to you, if it wasn't a question to you, don't disregard it. Not everything's going to be for you. But for the ones where there was a question there, is that true? If it's true that they're into other things, or is it true? Your thoughts about this? Is it true? Upright, yes. If it's not true, reverse, no. Upright, yes. So for some of you, you may have actually picked up on, like I said, this is a whole other story. We're going to a side story. Your assumptions about their sexuality is actually true. They may actually be into either both or either or. All right. Like I said, side story, folks. Don't try to apply. Don't try to fit a square into a circle. All right. They may have a little bit of fluidity there. All right. But you will have, disregard that, and let's go back to the main story. I get you'll have a second chance with that person I get somebody had commitment issues, possible love triangle, but I was getting commitment issues the most, all right? Has issues settling down or committing, all right? It's no coincidence that you see them as a King of Wands reverse, which is my player card. So you may have felt played by them to a degree, or like you were led on, all right? Or like they were leading you on, all right? I'm done, Virgo. This reading is just horrible. Horrible. It sucks. All right. What's coming up for singles? Thanks for the 10, Richard. Again, Richard Chakra. Thank you. What's coming up first? Okay, what are singles doing right now to find love? You don't want drama. Nobody does. So join the fucking club, right? Sorry for the cussing. Right now, you're taking a break from love and you just don't want drama. So right now, you've associated love, drama. Love equals drama, love, drama. Love, bad, love, drama. No good, love. Love, bad, love, drama. You're taking yourself out of the love game. All right? So good for you. What's coming towards you? What about new? Nothing too crazy yet. So right now, you actually may be taking the right approach. Outcome. You may have somebody try to come in and hook up with you as well. I also get a business woman or a man coming into your life, all right? They're also very jaded in love. You may even feel like they're not into you, but they are. They just have issues like you do, with trusting. I get you may attract your mirror here soon. They're new, not old. A new person comes in that's under Scorpio or Earth sign, possible Sag with the Knight of Wands reversed. I get that they're going to be kind of inconsistent, not because they're not interested, but because they have the same fucking obstacles you do and the same reservations you do about love. Y'all pretty much, you're going to meet your mirror. Like, they're going to think you're not interested because of your hesitance, and you're going to think the same thing about them. So make sure that you kind of have a cheat code though, because I'm telling you what their problem is. They won't know unless they watch Tyler's Tarot. Yes, they're into you. It's just that you're going to have to break their walls down just like you have walls. They will too. And it's pretty much like a mirror of yourself. So when you run into somebody new like that, remember back to this read that they are into you. Don't doubt it. Don't, oh, well, I guess they're not. Yes, they are. But I get that they have those same reservations you do about love, the same fears there that you do. All right. You're not the only one out there on that branch. All right. Will that go anywhere? Yeah. Some of you're going to attract your mirror. How you would know who they are is that they're like a businesswoman, businessman. They could already have their eye on you, or they may come off a little bit stalkerish. Okay, this is how you know. This makes no sense to nobody, but I'm going to say it anyways. I'm going to say it. I feel like they either one already have their eye on you. It could be online, or you'll notice when you meet them that they pretty much are a mirror of you. They kind of seem kind of standoffish, or like they may not be into you, but they are. But I get that they have a very childish, almost stalkerific approach to their crushes. You may feel like at times like, well, I think they got something for me, but they kind of hold it back, or they just kind of like they watch you from afar, and you can tell they're watching, you can tell they're interested. But as far as them verbally saying, hey, I'm interested, Virgo, can you be with me? Let's go fuck, screw, and have kids. No. It's almost like their approach is very stalkerific. You'll know it. And it's saying they could go somewhere with them, but I don't see it being a cakewalk. I'll put it that way. And one way you'll know, another way you'll know is that they're a businesswoman, businessman, or they seem so money focused and work focused. Like their work is a big priority to theirs. That's how you'll know. They could even there could be an age difference there with the Page of Swords, like a different age, like a noticeable age difference for some of you. Take that or leave that one. Thanks, Cool Sexy Witch. Thanks, Miss Kim. Also, they could be air with, I get Scorpio, Earth, air. I got fire. Every sign's there. I'm not going to sit there and make all these damn sign statements like, oh, it could be this sign, because really signs don't matter. Sometimes you'll meet people that act a certain sign, but they're not that sign. So just take the behaviors that I said that you'll be able to identify more so than the signs. All right. Okay. Let's go all the way from Aries to Pisces. What can you tell me? Thank y'all for the super chats today. Thank you. Did y'all miss me that much? I've been kind of MIA on YouTube. Not on Aries. Why did I go all the way up to those all signs? Okay, here we go. You're in that situation now. He's my husband, she says. Damn, your husband acts like what? Okay. All the way from Aries to Pisces. What can you tell me? Oh, you know what? I found out a new demographic of subscribers of mine. Like, there's a new category of subscribers. Usually, it's all like my majority of the subscribers I run into are Black women that love my channel. Like, even my mama knows. She says every time you get recognized when I'm around you, like she's been with me when I get recognized, right? And she goes, you have a big Black fan base, which I didn't expect. I always thought it was like blonde-haired white women that were their husband works and the husband's dead. And now that I realize, I'm like, oh, I got a Black fan base. And my mother noticed that. She says every time you get recognized, it's always it's Black folks. I said, I noticed that too. And I love that because, I'm half Black myself, and I felt like I never had that acceptance from Black folks. But what I noticed is I have a new category of subscribers. Do you know that my subscribers now drag their husbands to meet me? I was walking through Texas Frightmare Horror Movie Convention to meet Robert Englund, which is Freddie, and Heather Langenkamp and the Dream Warriors cast, right? Y'all bring y'all's husbands to the meetups, and they seem like it's like y'all are dragging them to be there. Because, like, for example, I was walking through Texas Frightmare, and this woman, she stops and she goes, Tyler. She goes, there he is right there. And the husband goes, oh, the tarot guy? And so she, we shake hands, and she was really cool, right? And she says, Tyler, and she commented early, like after she saw me, she said, I wish you seemed shy, like you didn't want to take a picture. I said, why didn't you ask? You didn't ask me to take a picture. She said, well, you didn't seem like it. No, ask me. But then I noticed at the meetup, keep in mind, a ton of people came to the meetup. And every time a woman came through with her husband, the husband would just stand there and then have him take a picture with both of us. He was just like the photographer for the day. And they don't want no signed like picture or nothing like that. They're just standing there. Like only a few men came to the meetup where they actually came to see me. But majority of them were husbands that were dragged along for the event. So I have a new demographic that I didn't even know about. The husbands that get dragged along to a Tyler's Tarot meetup that don't want to be there. All right, I'll take a picture of you two here. Really? Okay. All right, here we go. So, sorry, husbands out there. Thanks for the cool sex. Thanks for the 20s cool sexy witch. Thank you. Let's go to all signs now. I had to tell that. I thought that was really funny. All right. But I got recognized a lot outside of the meetup. I could 3 times. Even Heather Langenkamp, who played Nancy in the Nightmare series, even she recognized me. She says, "Oh, nice to see you again." She recognized me. I can't believe that. Nice to see you again. I'll never forget her saying that. So, and she's seen my channel before because she checked it out. And so, Heather, if you ever come across this video or any of my, thank you so much for doing it. It made my day that you remembered me. So, here we go. So she knows of my existence, which is like a horror movie nerds freaking fantasy that one of their favorite horror movie protagonists actually knows of their existence. So, all right, all the way from Aries of Pisces, what can you tell me? All the way from Aries of Pisces, what can you tell me? All the way from Aries of Pisces, what can you tell me? Okay. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Aries is upset over something that ended or the fact that you two ended. So if you two haven't ended, clearly they're upset over something else. Could be something else they're upset over, another thing or connection. Taurus, either they won't change their ways or you won't change theirs, or they won't change you, somebody won't change. Also, somebody's very money or career driven or focused. All right, I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. Gemini, no second chance at a happy ending because it won't be one. All right, unfortunately. Or don't give it a second chance. You will receive communications from a Cancer, or they're going to receive communications from you. Coming out of the cold towards communication. But what I do get, somebody trying to play it like they just want to be friends this time, or trying to downplay what they really want. They don't want to seem too desperate. Bye, see ya. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. These small cards are better because you can fit more on the table. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Leo, all about business, career, and work, and their finances, or that's what you're like. Could be a love triangle there. I'd be careful with that. Virgo is a player that's stuck on you. A player that's stuck on you. Or a player that still has an ex they're stuck on, or another person they're stuck on. I'm not sure what that means, but just take it as it is. Scorpio has their back turned. They give up on this. They felt like they put enough toward it and it didn't get anywhere. So they're kind of blaming you, whether you would whether you want to, take that or not. I get a blame energy coming from that Scorpio. All right. Sagittarius, I feel like they're too guarded and defensive and too in and out of your life to be consistent, to be something serious. Whether that could be switched, but I got to read it from that perspective. Capricorn doesn't, either you don't trust them, there's going to be a break, and you don't trust, I get a break and no communication. Some of you lost trust in them, or they're blaming you, they don't have trust in you, all right? They may think that you were fooling around, or they may have something in the theater of their own mind they feel like you've done, all right? Aquarius, no working that out. Honestly, it's beyond hope at this point. I wouldn't even worry about that. Pisces, unfinished business and still inconsistent. So when you two have this unfinished business or this conversation tied up, I still feel like somebody's still the same way. So what's the point, right? They're going to still be the same thing, different day. No point in even trying to work it out. Waste of efforts, basically. Did I miss anybody? If I miss somebody, let me know. I'll go Libra. Okay. I didn't do Libra. Okay. All right. What about Libra? What about Libra? They're going to finally get out of their head and come forward and speak to you. Right? They're coming up as a night energy. So I feel like for some of you, they're going to get out of their head and come speak to you. All right. I get that they've lost hope that this could go anywhere, but they're going to make another attempt to try to work it out or speak to you about something. All right. They feel like it's a lost cause, but they still want to have a conversation or some type of talking that you two need. All right. But they've lost hope. All right. So basically they're hoping for the best, but expecting the worst with the situation, but they're coming towards you. All right. Bye. See ya. Have a good one. With that being said, you all have a good one. I just did Libra. What are you telling me to do Libra for? Oh, I think it's delayed. I apologize, y'all. It's delayed, but I just did Libra. All right. Bye, y'all. See ya. Have a good one.